Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the marvelously mediocre world of Captain America, the First Avenger. You know, the film that says, "Hey, we promise we'll fix this guy later." Spoiler alert, it involves a lot of CGI and Chris Evans flexing. So, let's dive in, shall we? Okay, so we start with Steve Rogers, a scrawny dude who looks like he's about to get kicked out of every bar. But hey, he has a heart of gold because that's the only way to make us feel sorry for someone who is about to become a super soldier. He's basically the poster child for the phrase, "It's what's on the inside that counts." Because, let's be real, if you put a muscle suit on a wooden plank, you'd still have the same personality. Then we get to the super soldier serum, which is essentially the Marvel version of a miracle drug. Take this, and you can have biceps the size of small cars. But, plot twist, it's not FDA approved, so it turns out to be a one-and-done deal because that's how science works, right? And let's not forget about Dr. Erskine, who is probably the most underappreciated character ever. He has the brilliance of Tony Stark, and the dramatic flair of a soap opera star. Poor guy only gets a few scenes before he's, well, let's say he becomes part of the scenery. Enter Red Skull. What a villain. With a face only a mother could love. Oh wait, he doesn't have one. He's like a Halloween mask came to life and decided to join the Nazi party. Seriously, what's with the Nazi obsession in superhero films? It's like they just ran out of ideas for villains and thought, let's just make them all evil for no reason. But don't worry, he has a mystical tesseract. Because why not? Just toss in an infinity stone because, you know, we'll need that for a few future Avengers parties. And speaking of Easter eggs, let's talk about the hidden gems that foreshadow future films. For starters, there's Howard Stark, who's basically Tony Stark's dad. He's in the movie for, 5 minutes? But we get it, he's the guy who invented everything from the arc reactor to the flying cars that never really made it past Iron Man 2. Oh, and don't miss the cameo from the future Avengers team, everyone's favorite group of misfits who will show up way later in life to fix all the messes left by their predecessors. Then there's the iconic shield. Oh yes, the shield that literally saves Caps but a million times. Did you know it's made of vibranium? I mean, you'd think with all that advanced tech, they'd have designed it to be a little more practical. Instead, it's more of a frisbee with superpowers. And let's not forget the classic "I can do this all day" line. It's like Cap's version of the "I'm not mad, just disappointed" speech. We get it, Steve. You're stubborn. Ah, the romantic subplot with Peggy Carter. Because what's a superhero movie without a love interest? Their chemistry is about as hot as a cold cup of coffee. But hey, who doesn't love a good "I'm in love, but I have to go to war" glitch? At least we know Peggy gets more character development later, so there's that. We can only hope Steve gets more than just a 1940 seconds romance in future films. So, there you have it. Captain America, the First Avenger, a delightful mess that sets the stage for a character who's going to become the poster boy for heroism, at least until he starts throwing his shield in Civil War. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more sarcastic reviews. What did you think of the First Avenger? Did you find it as thrilling as watching paint dry? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, remember, we all want to be Captain America, but nobody wants to be Steve Rogers before the serum.